Hi, I'm Panny and today I'm here to bring you guys a review of the crazy fun co-op heist game Payday 2. Payday 2, the sequel to PC hit Payday the Heist, released earlier this week for PC, PS3 and Xbox 360. Before the official release, the game had a beta period that ran for around 2 or 3 weeks for people who ordered the special edition of the game, and during this time they actually made back the amount they spent on the game. They actually got themselves back into the black, and this was for a very good reason. This game, even during beta, was a lot of fun. If you haven't played the game for yourself, the premise is pretty simple. A team of 4 cons head into a number of different situations with certain objectives to fulfill. These normally include normal criminal things like thievery, framing someone, just causing massive scale destruction, and more. All the missions have randomized elements that'll change each time you play, so it's not as simple as working out the best path and sticking to it. They also range from simple 1-day missions to massive 7-day heists, giving this game a hell of a lot of variety. In-game, you'll be able to play as one of the 4 cons, either Chains, Dallas, Hoxton, or Wolf. The character that you pick doesn't impact gameplay a whole lot, it pretty much just affects what the other characters will call you by name, and the default mask that you wear is that character. But what matters far more than the character you play as is the skills that you can bring to your team. Payday 2 has introduced a new RPG-like leveling and skill tree system that allows you to distribute your skill points in 4 different trees. Mastermind Tree introduces a number of controlling elements, Enforcer brings a lot of damage, Technician gives you things like sentries and mines, and the Ghost gives you a lot of stealthy, sneaky skills. You can put your skill points in any of these different sections, so you're not just limited to one sort of playstyle. You can really customize your own character to suit the playstyle that you play with. You can also reset these points at any given time for no real penalty, apart from only receiving a partial refund of the in-game cash spent to get those skills in the first place, which isn't a bad trade-off. Setting up your skills between these 4 different classes allows you to take on heist in a couple of different ways. You can either run in super stealthily, sneaking around behind the scenes, not being seen by cameras, taking out guards quietly, getting in, getting your stuff and getting out, or you can just run in, guns a-blazing, killing everyone that you see. Generally, when taking on a mission, my preferred choice is to go stealthily, and I find that players online tend to choose the same thing. It's very rewarding because you can get in, sneak past everyone, feel so successful, get what you need and get out really quickly. You're pretty much guaranteed rewards since you can't all get wiped out, and it's a very, very successful feeling to finish that. However, it doesn't always go to plan because the number of times I've gone in stealthily and someone's tripped an alarm or a civilian has seen something and it's all gone to hell, and that's where it really starts to get fun as well. It's way more difficult than stealth. You have to fight waves and waves of assaults and it can get really frustrating, and you do have the potential to wipe your whole team and lose everything, but if you do get out of one of those situations you feel so accomplished and the rewards just seem that much sweeter. While the gameplay here is for the most part absolutely fantastic, there are a couple of flaws that I think are probably worth mentioning since they can get a little bit frustrating at times. The first one won't affect you too much as long as you have 3 other human players with you, but if you do get stuck with an AI teammate, you're gonna have a bad time. It's not that the AI teammates are completely terrible or anything like that, because they can still provide cover fire, and they can help you up if you're on the ground, and they will just generally shoot at enemies, which is a good thing. But it can get a little frustrating since they can't bring any skills to you, they can't drop health packs or ammo bags or anything like that, and they won't help you bringing the bags to the escape van, which can really lengthen missions sometimes, and even result in a full team wipe at the very end, which can get really, really frustrating. The second thing that I found a little bit frustrating at times is the CrimeNet system, which is the in-game system used to find new missions to play. I can understand the way they've done this from a dev point of view because it really forces you to try different things, try some new missions when the one that you normally go for isn't available and things like that, but it can get really, really frustrating waiting for the right mission to pop up for 5 to 10 minutes, just waiting for the right one to pop up on the right difficulty and hoping that you'll get it with the teammates that you want. It can get a little frustrating at times when all you want to do is play the game and the randomly generated missions just aren't the ones that you want. These flaws are pretty minor though, and apart from that the game runs smoothly and feels exactly how it should. Ultimately, the flaws don't impact the gameplay all that much, especially if you do have a great team of human players to play with. After the mission is over and you've made it out successfully, it's time for payday. After your success, you're given a number of different rewards, including some experience, some spending cash and some offshore cash, and a payday card which randomly gives you a new reward including weapons, weapon mods, spending cash, or even a new mask. You can use your spending cash in-game to purchase a number of different unlocked items including weapons, weapon mods, masks, mask customizations, or towards your skills. The offshore cash currently has no use in-game apart from piling up, but it's very likely that a future patch is going to allow us to decorate the safe house using this cash. It's a little disappointing that the feature wasn't found in the game at launch, but hopefully it's not too far off. I found the presentation in this game to be really well done. The graphics are really nice looking, the maps are really detailed, and even though a lot of them do take place at night, you can still see a lot of colour and variance on the different levels. The soundtrack is definitely my favourite part though, especially when the salt starts and the techno music just starts pounding in your ears, and you just take out wave after wave after wave of SWAT teams and FBI and police, and it's just so intense. Ultimately, I feel like Payday 2 is a really amazing and fun game, and it's really good value considering it's only $30 on PC. There were a few problems at the game's launch with a lot of crashes happening for PC players, but to their credit, the devs had a patch out within around 3 or 4 hours, and this patch solved all the problems for me. The game is presented really well, and despite the fact that there are a somewhat limited amount of heists to perform, it doesn't feel like it's gotten repetitive at all, and I think that's partly thanks to the RPG leveling system and all the loot that you can collect. If you're a fan of crazy co-op fun games, I would definitely recommend that you give Payday 2 a go. It's not a game that I was super excited about until I got given a beta code by a friend, and once I got in game and played it for myself, I was getting super hyped for its release. It's definitely worth mentioning though that the game is at its most fun if you do have a full team of players to play with, especially if you can voice chat with them for ultimate coordination. If you are stuck with a team of other human players that you can't coordinate with, it's not going to be quite as fun, I find, and if you're stuck with a full team of AI teammates, then my thoughts are with you. And that is my review for Payday 2, so thank you guys so much for watching. To celebrate how much fun I'm having with this game, I'm actually giving away a copy on PC. Go ahead and check the description below, there's a link there, you'll find out how you can enter. You'll have about a week to do so go ahead and check that out in the description for your chance to win a copy of Payday 2 on PC. Otherwise, again, thank you for watching, and don't forget you can like and favourite this video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel for more fun videos. You can also check out the description below for my social media links for Twitter, Tumblr and Facebook. And for the third time, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon for more gaming videos.